Hey, what is up, guys? It's Arodiad here. Welcome to another top 5 episode. And in today's top 5 episode, we're going to be counting down my top 5 most favorite fire type Pokemon. Fire typing did win over the vote against psychic typing, so make sure that you stay around to the end of the episode where I'm going to be doing the next voting for what is going to be in the next top 5. But one thing that I do want to say before we kick off this top 5, Jeez, I've said top 5 a lot, but this is completely opinionated. This is my opinion, which means it does not match yours. If it does, then awesome. If it doesn't, awesome. Feel free to let me know your top 5 or just your favorite fire-type Pokemon in the comment section down below, and I will make sure to respond as long as you have reply and everything like that next to your name. But I'm dawdling now. Let's go straight onto the list. Coming in at number 5 is Torkoal. And Torkoal is one of those Pokemon that I never really looked at in like a favorable light until just recently. So, if you guys did not know, I used to do a lot of Pokemon Showdown battles here on the channel before we just went straight into like LPing most likely. But I tried to do a Torkoal set and base a team around Torkoal. And I made him have Shell Smash, I made him have max speed even though he's slow as hell. He did really well, and he actually made me want to use him during an Emerald playthrough I was doing in my own time, because pretty much I wanted to make an Emerald team and beat it so I can like transfer all the way to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and just have that team. Torkoal was one of those team members, and it was so good. It was tanky. You got it early-ish, I guess. But one thing that draws me to it is it gets Flamethrower. Gets it by level up, and it's like level, I don't know if it's 27, don't quote me on that, it's been quite a while. But it gets it extremely early considering how early you get it in the game. And it can just kill everything. It gets Curse as well. So if you want to set up those defenses, because it's slow as hell anyway, it doesn't really matter how slow you make it with Curse. It's just a really underrated Pokemon and really good in my opinion. Which is why Torkoal gets number 5 on this list. Coming in at number 4 is Camerupt. And Camerupt is a Pokemon that I haven't used before until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. I was looking at my team, and before I ended up playing Omega Ruby, I built my team. And I'm like, okay, I want to have Sceptile, I want to have Altaria, I want to have Medicham, I want to have this, that, whatever. And I realized that I needed a fire type, so I was looking through. Torkoal seemed good, but I don't know, like I just used Torkoal in my Emerald run, so I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to use Torkoal. So what other fire types are there? There's Slugma, like Makago. There's Blaziken, but I wanted Sceptile. So pretty much all the, I guess, stars aligned to Camerupt. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give Camerupt a shot. And it was really cool. But it is on this list because of its Mega Evolution. I love the look of its Mega Evolution. It gets so fat, fluffy, and the big margin, like M on its head, which is why I named my Camerupt Margin. It's just, I don't know, it looks awesome. Very underrated. I know that it's water ground typing kind of stuffs it up with its weakness, 4 times weak to water. But you know what? You could run a drought team like Sunny Day and then cancel out. I don't know what you can do, but just because a Pokemon has a 4 times weakness doesn't mean it's bad. And Camerupt is a good example of that, which is why it is number 4 on the list. We are now in my top 3 most favorite fire type Pokemon, and the number 3 goes to Darmanitan. Darmanitan is a Pokemon that I absolutely love because of its speed and its power. Those are the 2 things. Its design's okay. I like its design. Nothing really to hate about it. But it is just so powerful. It gets Super Power, Earthquake, Rock Slide. You can get Flare Blitz. You can teach us so many things. Straight out offensive. You can choice Bandit. You can choice Scarf it. It just destroys so much. But a funny story with Darmanitan, I actually used to hate Darmanitan, and the reason is that the first time I ever played Pokemon Black or White, whichever version I played, I scooped up a Darumaka and used a Darmanitan on my team. But this one wasn't a Zen mode Darmanitan or something like that. Pretty sure it wasn't because it wouldn't Zen mode up. But I would use special fire type moves, and Darmanitan's special attack is so bad that I remember boxing it, and I hardly ever box Pokemon because they are so bad. But I boxed Darmanitan because I was relying on its special attack. So then when I'm like hearing that Darmanitan is super strong, everything like that, I didn't believe it. But using it on the physical side, the way you should use it, was awesome. It's extremely badass. I love its grin. Its smile makes me just so happy. and it deserves number 3 on the list. Coming in at number 2 is Arcanine, and Arcanine is just a very, very badass looking Pokemon. That is one of the main reasons it is on the list. Of course, it is very good and competitive with its ability to access extreme speed. It has Intimidate, Flash Fire, both very good abilities. It gets things like Close Combat, Outrage, Flare Blitz. You can run a special one if you really want. But the one main thing that's drawn me towards it is its design, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with quite a few other people. It's just a really badass looking dog, and I love dogs. I'm a dog person, so seeing a badass dog in Pokemon is awesome. Not only that, in the Pokemon Ranger games, I remember that there was it was only one area, I think. I forget which Ranger game it was, but you could get Arcanine, and you needed Arcanine to get past certain points. But once you finished that, you didn't need Arcanine anymore. I would go out of my way over and over again to recapture an Arcanine just so I can bring it along and say, look, I've got a pet dog with me. That is one of the main reasons why it's on here as well, because I went out of my way so much just to get it. But again, like I did say, sound like a broken record, design is badass, it's awesome, competitively it's really good, deserves number 2 on the list. Now coming in at number 1 on my top 5 most favorite fire type Pokemon. If you guys know me even in the slightest, or just look around the channel, you'll know what it is. It's Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil has been with me for so long, and I've said the story quite a few times, but since this is a new top 5, I guess I'll say it again, so sorry if you've heard me before, but pretty much my first ever Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Gold, and my dad brought it for me. I didn't even know what Pokemon was. He brought it. I had a Game Boy Advance, so I didn't even know like how big the cartridge was, how it was going to work, but it worked, and I ended up choosing Cyndaquil as my first ever starter. And for some reason, I used to think the game ended after Whitney, but I'd always used to restart the game, and I'd always choose Cyndaquil over and over. Yeah, I'd choose Chikorita every now and then, or like Totodile, but Cyndaquil is my go-to man. Not only that, my sister used to do dancing every week, and I used to get dragged along to it. It was so boring. So I used to play Pokemon every single week. Every single week I used to restart, and Cyndaquil was there with me from the beginning, which is why Cyndaquil is my favorite, not like Typhlosion, Quilava. Even though I love them, very rarely would I reach a Typhlosion state, or like I'd get Quilava obviously, but Cyndaquil spent the most time with me. I love the guy's design is so adorable but badass. In the anime, I love it. It deserves number 1, definitely. And there you guys have it. That has been my top 5 most favorite fire type Pokemon. If you guys did enjoy this top 5 episode or the series, feel free to smash the like button down below, as it does help support the channel and the series. Now, for voting for the next top 5 we do, Psychic is returning, as it did lose last week, so Psychic is going to be one of the votes, and the other vote is going to be Fighting, kind of like the polar opposite to Psychic. So, make sure you vote on which one you want, whether you want Psychic or whether you want Fighting, and make sure to leave your top 5 and everything like that in the comment section down below, because like I did say, my opinion is different to yours. But yeah, don't really have much else to say. This has been Arodiad. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.